First time I saw Prabhupada was in Dallas. I went to Dallas with Atulananda, who was a friend of mine who became a devotee. And I had been corresponding with Srila Prabhupada for about a year and had done some service for him. He'd asked me to help buy the temple in Hawaii and been reading the books and chanting, following the principles. And so he was in Dallas, and I flew to Dallas to meet him. And I was like very nervous, because I thought, here's this great man, great spiritual personality. And Bali Mardan picked me up at the airport, and he at that point was married to supposedly Toyota woman. So they took me to the Dallas temple to meet Srila Prabhupada. And when I came in, I offered my obeisances, and I hadn't even gotten up from offering my obeisances, and Srila Prabhupada said, so you in a very grave tone of voice, so you were Henry Ford's great-grandson. And I said, yes, Srila Prabhupada. And he said, so where is he now, And immediately, of course, my thought was, well, I don't know, And, so I was immediately put on the spiritual platform and was thinking about, the difference between the body and the spirit. And Srila Prabhupada preached to me on that point. And another funny thing that happened during that meeting was Mali Mardan's wife came in, at some point during the meeting. And Prabhupada looked at her, she offered her obeisances, and he looked at her and then looked at me and said, she is Toyota. and then he had a chuckle. He thought that was pretty funny, So that was the first time I met him. And, I was impressed not only by his, by the grandeur of his presence, but also he was so personable. As soon as I started talking to him, he made me feel very comfortable. And he was always like that, always interested personally in how you were feeling, how you were doing, how was your health, and made you feel comfortable no matter who you were. It was really nice.